Hi guys, I hope you had an easy fast this week. You might be wondering why I'm recording from my driveway, but I hope to get to that at the end of the Dvar Torah. This week is Parshat Vaetchanan, and the Parsha tells us, "Vasis hayasha tov be'eni Hashem." We are commanded to do that which is straight, integral, and good in the eyes of God. That when we behave, we should think that what would God want us to do in this situation? Now, it seems very strange because if I'm already keeping the Torah and I'm doing the mitzvot, isn't that by default I'm doing which is good and right in the eyes of God? So I'm going to quote Nachmanides, the Ramban, and he says, it's impossible for the Torah to list every situation, especially when we're talking about relationships between man and man, ben odom lechavero. And so therefore, there's this law that says, look, even if this case, your situation, you can't find it specifically in the Torah, the guideline should be, Vasis hayasha tov be'eni Hashem. God's watching. So do what is right and correct in the eyes of God. Great. Rashi says, and Rashi comments, and he adds to this, and he says that, it's about compromising. Even when the letter of the law is on your side, go beyond the letter of the law. If you can make things good for everybody, even though you might be in the right, go do it. So, getting now to the driveway. So, I have a very nice neighbor. His name is Pat. And I said to Pat, look, Pat, you have a power washer? I'd like to clean my driveway. And he said, sure, no problem. Now, Pat is not Jewish, but he's a wonderful neighbor. And he said, I'm going to bring it over to the house. I said, great, I'll be back in a few hours and you'll show me how to use it. Well, a few hours pass by and I pull into my driveway and there's Pat and he is power washing my driveway. He must have spent about 2 hours cleaning this driveway and the back of my house, which you really can't see. To me, that's Lefi Mishur Tadin. I just asked him to please, if I could borrow it, which I thought was nice enough. But here, Pat set an example for me about how you can go beyond the letter of the law. And we can learn from everybody. So I want to shout out to Pat and to all of us. When we have an opportunity to do something good and do someone a favor, can we think about how can we take the favor to the next level? So I can lend you something, but maybe I can do a little bit more. And that's certainly what Pat has taught me. This week we have the 10 Commandments. We have the mitzvah of Shema. Parshat Vaetchanan is filled with so many good things for us to study in basic idea and laws in Judaism. Everybody, if you like what you hear, please pass it on. Shabbat Shalom.